Welcome guys! So for this tutorial I'm going to be recreating my graduation makeup, and this is what I wore to my graduation. I'm going to do eyes today just to jazz things up a little bit. So I'm going in with my Dipbrow pomade from Anastasia Beverly Hills in medium brown. I didn't go with too much of a bold brow, and I thought it was going to be a day where nothing works out, but surprisingly everything worked out just fine, which was surprising. So I didn't really know what to go for when I was deciding my makeup. I didn't want to go too dramatic, but then I didn't really know what everyone else was wearing. I mean, I've done heaps of clients where I've done makeup for graduation, but when I got there, no one really had makeup on. Like, they had makeup on, but like it was very basic, like everyday makeup. So I definitely had a lot more makeup than everybody else did, but I don't really care. Since my eyes were a little bit dry, I used the Tarte Maracuja C Brightener eye treatment. My eyes have been crusty, and I love it how it has a really cool sensation when you put it on. It calms my eyes a little bit. I'm going to use the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Pure Beige as a eye primer. I don't know where my stuff is going because I lost my favorite primer, and my Urban Decay primer is sort of dried out, so I've just been using concealer and powdering it off as a primer. And while I'm at it, I'm also going to carve out my brows. I'll be using my Mercier translucent powder just to set my eye base. I'm just dropping everything today. I'm going to go in with the Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills just to use the warm browns. And I'm going to be using this sculpting brush by Napoleon Purtis. So first I'm taking burnt orange. So I haven't done a makeup video in quite a while now because my skin has just been hating me. And it's been one thing after another with my skin, so I've just given it a little bit of a break, but I still continue to vlog for you guys, so check them out and I'll link them down below and at the end of the video. I have this fluffy brush that I'm going to be using just to blend out the outer edges so there's no harsh edges and everything marries together nicely. And next I'll be using this brown color. I didn't really do too much with my makeup obviously, but some people go all out. But I didn't see anyone that had like more makeup than I did. And I thought people would have makeup on, if you know what I mean. I'm just concentrating that on the outer edge of the eye. And then just blending this dark brown color together as well. Take a flat brush. This one's from Zoeva. It is the 234 Luxe Smoky Shader Brush. I sprayed it with my Urban Decay Makeup Setting Spray just to intense up the color that I'm going to be using. I used the Inglot Sparkling Dust in number 1, and I'm just going to pop that on my mobile lid. So this is how I wanted my eyes to pop. And then just to blend everything together, I'm going to be using the burnt orange color again, which is this one. I'm just going to take that on my crease. It was such a hectic day. I had to be there 2 hours before the actual ceremony and waited around for a long time. So yeah, I did public health at uni and it took me a long time to graduate because at first I got into software engineering and I really did not like it. So ended up changing to more of like a scientific degree, and it was quite a broad degree, so it kind of helped me decide which way would be best to go, and everyone kept talking about how the government's going to be making cuts and all that stuff. So I was like, I don't really want to do a major in something that I'm not going to find a job in. So public health was the one that everyone was just talking about, how, you know, if you do work experience and placement, you can get a job from that. So that's what I did. Now I'm just going to be taking a white eyeliner. This is MAC Fascinating. I used to love using my NARS Bonaparte liner for my waterline. It was like a kind of like a beige color, more of like a flesh tone color, and I have lost it. Honestly, don't know where my makeup is going these days. I have been doing a fair amount of makeup work and, you know, been traveling, and like I opened my kit, closed my kit, and I think I've just misplaced it, which sucks because I absolutely loved it. Now I'm going to use the darker brown again and take that on my lower lash line. I have recently been loving a really smoked out lower lash line, and I'm using like a firm dome brush. I'm going to be using raw sienna to smoke out my bottom lash line. For eyeliner, I used Erin Bigg's Cosmetics cream eyeliner in Onyx. It's so creamy and it doesn't dry out. It's really, really good. I'm going to be creating a wing liner with this. And I'm going to be using the Kat Von D ink liner on top of this to just intensify it a little bit more, because I don't know why this is not coming as intense as it was. Ooh, the sun's making a little reflection at the back. Next I'm going in with mascara. If you hear noises, there's construction going on just near my house, and they're knocking down a whole school to build houses. I'm pretty sure it's going to be noisy for a while. Not to mention my neighbors go crazy every Saturday, and my Saturdays are the most busiest days I have, so at the end of the day I'm pretty tired and I just want to go to sleep, and I can't do that thank you to my neighbors who love to have karaoke on Saturday. Now for my look, I really wanted to go for lashes, but I wasn't sure how fancy this event was going to be. So I went with the Model Rock lashes in 266. I really like these lashes and I carry them in my kit for people who want an intense lash but not so intense. It's sort of like in the middle, and it's super comfy to wear. I'm going to use the same Inglot Sparkling Dust as a highlighter. Now I did my base already. I wanted to do a little review on this silicone sponge that I got, so I will link that with this video down below, and if I haven't uploaded it yet, it will be uploaded the next time. Like, it will be the next video after this one. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so now for concealer, I wanted to use one of my favorite concealers, which is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD concealer. And mine is in Y33, and it's almost about to run out. So sad. Little dot of happiness. And I'm just going to use my beauty blender for this. Pop that on both of the sides. Try not to ruin my under eye makeup. I kind of like doing my under eye makeup before I do concealer. I know a lot of makeup artists do it differently, but I quite like it because you don't take your concealer so far up and it doesn't crease as much. Just taking that in the inner corners inside my nose, because I sometimes miss this area when I'm doing makeup. Now to set everything under my eyes, I'm going to be using that Laura Mercier translucent powder. And when you put your concealer just below your eyes, you don't feel as heavy under the eyes either. So you've just got like your eyeshadows under the eyes, like directly under the eyes, whereas my concealer is just like a little bit down below, which I really like. It was meant to rain the day of my graduation as well. I literally graduated on the 6th of May. Yeah. So to set my foundation, I used this Inglot Freedom System AMC pressed powder in 51. I had 2 of these and I dropped the other one and it shattered everywhere. Then I didn't realize that it went on my sock and I went all over my white carpet. It wasn't fun. Now I'm going to be using this big fluffy brush and I'm going to be using that to set everything. People say that I grab my brushes weirdly, which I probably do. Then I'm going to go in with my MAC bronzing powder in matte bronze. I'm going to be using the 105 Luxe highlight brush from Zoeva to contour my face. And I like this brush because it has a domed, not a dome, more of like a pointy domed shape. What I do is turn it upside down. So I use that pointy domed shape to create a nice line for my contour. Do you guys like my mirror? I clearly did not wake up like this. And then for blush, I'm going to be using my MAC Springsheen, favorite blush of all times. And I'm going to be using the same brush because I am lazy. I like to concentrate my blush on the apples of my cheeks. So especially because this one has a little bit of gold reflexes, it looks like a really nice highlighter on your cheeks when I smile, because I do have those like really big like apple cheeks kind of thing going on. And sometimes I'll just go like this and just do that. Not really, I don't do that. Sometimes. Don't you hate it when your color just transfers over on top of your lid? It's like you're not meant to be there. Stay down. And for highlighter, I'm going to be using the same color we used on our eyelid. So I'm going to go in with this fluffy brush. This is from Medium Makeup. It is the 17S18 brush. I'm going to be using that to highlight. Ugh, that highlight though. For lips, I went with the Kylie Lip Kit in number 22. So that's how I did my makeup. And I felt like I was overdressed compared to other people, but you'd rather be overdressed than underdressed, so yeah. Thank you to my family and my friends for being there for me throughout my uni journey and my high school journey. Thank you to my sister and my parents for getting me these flowers that you see behind. Let me show you guys. So these are the flowers. And all the gown and stuff for my graduation was on hire, but I got to keep my cap, which I'm really excited about. And I did vlog it a little bit, guys, so I'll be uploading that real soon on my weekly vlog. That's it for this video, guys. Don't forget to check out my silicone sponge video, which I'll be posting next. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and all my social media links are down below, so do check them out as well. Thank you so much for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye.